All right, this is going to be my first attempt at commentating on my own games. This first game, we've got the Rogue Mage. It's really just going to be all about trading our defensives correctly. We've already talked about the monk is going to put his port down so that he can port the first go, and I shouldn't have to trinket. I go for the earth grab. I hate this in hindsight. It's really juicy when you get it. When you don't, it kind of leaves you out in the open like we do now. The monk ports the first go, so we're good there. I'm out in the open, which is really bad. I try to come in, try to get some healing done. My monk pops karma, kind of what we needed. I still have trinket. I'm just going to be trying to get healing in between CCs. Trying to keep our monk up. I should have gone for a purge there on the altar time. We didn't get it. I would have liked to see a lasso here on the mage as well. We go for a full hex on the mage. We got it. Trying to get some damage on the monk. Try to keep my monk on the rogue. With the static, he gets away. I'm going over here to kind of just mess with the mage. I don't really know that was necessary. My monk's doing a great job of staying on the row. We get shadowed. I get the link off. We initially thought he wasn't in the link, but he definitely was in the link. So good stop to the go there. I still have trinket. I might be being a little bit too stingy with the trinket. Just trying to get, again, healing up in between goes. And we get the kill there. Lasso on the mage to finish it off. The monk carried, but we got the win regardless. All right, so for the second game here, we've got Rogue Priest. This one we feel pretty confident on. I took Poison Cleansing. Really, it's just going to be about staying far enough back that he can't easily CC me and switch right back to the monk. My first cooldown is probably going to be Stone Skin because that's an immediately 10% damage reduction to physical damage. I get the lasso on here. I feel like that's really good. My monk gets some initial pressure out. Just getting healing from afar. I used static to get the rogue out of the shadow bomb. I think we overlapped cooldowns a little bit because he ported, but that's a really good tech piece that you can use there, is a static move totem to get rogues out of smoke bomb. Just trying to keep my monk up. Get stunned here, knock him back. Get healing in between. I tried to get the trimmer down. I did get the trimmer down. Just continuing to heal. I go for a hex here on the priest because I thought my monk was on the rogue. Trying to get some help out with damage a little bit. Lasso the rogue again. He switches. Getting some final damage out, and I think my monk secures a kill here. Easily played. All right, this next game is Feral Resto. I haven't seen a bunch of Ferals, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I need to stop clones. I did take grounding. I was thinking I didn't take grounding this game. I put down an Earthbind, trying to get him out. We don't get him out. We're just going to lasso to stop any initial damage. My monk ports. We probably need to communicate better on that so we're not getting the overlapping defensives. I static just to stop some of the initial damage. He's going to go for a clone here. I get a full clone. My monk notices he's going to stay lined. He pulls up the ring. I'm going to get another cyclone, but it's all okay. Get our healing streams out. Just healing. I should have stopped that clone. That was bad of me. Really, we're just trying to kite our way from the feral, get some healing out. We got the trank from the Resto Druid, so we know that we got a good kill attempt coming up on the R Druid. Stone Skin's out, healing out, healing tide out. We need to stop the cyclone. We stop it. Just basic healing here. Probably going to get cycloned here. Stun into the cyclone. I tried a thunder shock, but druids are pretty good about getting out of range, so they won't get knocked back, but still can get the cyclone. Just throw in heals. Try to interrupt the cyclone, but I think we got precog. Root him there. He's going to shift. Just keep heals. My monk's keeping great pressure. Gets the double sweep. We're going to be looking to stop the next cyclone if we can. We get it stopped. I've got grounding back up. Should go for grounding there. We got it. Static. Trying to pull the Druid out, but we miss it because we push the static too far. Stop that cyclone. Throwing healing out. Rooting the Druid. Even though they can shapeshift out, it's pretty good to just provide a little bit of temporary relief. We got the full lasso up. This may be the kill right here. No, he lives through it. Got bark skin. Druid's got good hots. I need to purge a little bit more. I'd like to see myself purge a little bit more. I'd also see to myself like to throw a little bit more damage out. Just keep Flame Shock up and get the instant cast Lava Burst out. Keep an Earth Shield up on our monk at all times. This is getting scary right here. I should have stopped that clone. It's actually okay though, because my monk gets full clone while he was kind of in a rough spot there. I'm full stun. I need help here. Ancestral Guidance. We're throwing out huge heals. We need to stop that clone. We do it with the lasso, I believe. We still have an interrupt up. Can't stop that clone. Don't have trinket. My monk's surviving. Should have tried to stop that clone too, I think. I believe my monk told me he was going to port out and then port back though. We got the link. Try to get us topped off here. We stop that clone. Staticking to keep him off me. It looks like he wants to come me. Monk's applying great pressure. We've got lasso back up. I'm going to try to heal up. We got we got half lasso here. Root him just for a little bit of temporary relief. My monk is trying to get into the Resto Druid here. We've got shear back up. We need to try to get the next clone. Can't get that one because we're stunned. I'm in a full clone. My monk's not feeling so good. He uses Karma though, so we're good. Get my 2 healing tides out. It's getting a little risky here, and he gets the kill. All right, on this matchup here, it's actually a mirror match. This is where the true champions are tested. I'm going to be worried about kiting away from the monk, hopefully helping my monk stay on the shaman and just try to avoid burst situations without having cooldowns available. Coming out, I'm going to get a lasso, I think, on the monk here right at the start. Yes, try to get some initial pressure out. We have a very good opener here. Just healing. This is a long game. Again, we're just trying to keep our monk on the enemy healer. I figured the monk would be on me. I don't think the monk being on monk is actually the best target. My monk has a lot of short cooldowns to deal with a lot of the monk damage. I can't stop that lasso. I'm not in range. Trying to stay back, root the monk. I would have liked to see maybe like a hex or something here. But shamans also have a lot of options to get him out. We get hex there. I think I go ahead and trinket. We've got lasso back up. I'll probably be trying to lasso here soon. Yeah, we got the full lasso. Try to stay line of the shaman so we can't interrupt. Stop a lot of that damage. We need to get Earth Shield back up on our monk. We get it there. Just regular healing. Again, when we're fully topped off, I'd like to see myself throwing more damage. Also, purging the Earth Shield is huge against shamans, so I would have liked to see me try to purge a little bit more. That's one of the things I really need to work on, though. The shaman statics me in to try to get some damage. I pull the monk out. We're just trying to stay line of the shaman, keep the healing up. We lasso the shaman full. Trying to keep our monk up. Again, right here would have been a great time to look for more damage. Can't stop that lasso. Basically, I'm earthen walling on cooldown. I'm not really calling it out. They've got healing tied up. I can't really get in line to try to help kill it, so I'm kind of leaving it on my monk. I don't want to get CC'd by the shaman. Get a lasso on the monk there. The monk switches to me for a minute. I feel like I'm very... well, I was about to say I'm good at kiting monks, but then I mess up that static pretty hard. That was actually a very big blunder. We needed all that momentum. Monk's back on me. I send my totems away because I thought I was going to be running into him, and I kind of got caught there. We're in a full lasso. I think I call for my monk to help me here. This is very, very sketchy. I think I'm going to have to link here in just a moment. Maybe not. Maybe we get through this. Earthen wall down. Earthen stops so much damage. Stone skin down. I also use my earthen elemental. I know a lot of people will use earthen at the beginning of the games, but I kind of like to use it when I think I'm going to need a link soon, just for the extra health distribution. I need to get my water shield back up just for mana. They get their link out. I am trying to throw in a little bit of damage here and there. We got 2 lava bursts off there. Stone skin down. Keeping healing up. Again, still need to get water shield up. We've got an instant cast lava burst that we need to use. There we go. We're staticking the monk away. Now we're just trying to keep the monk away so that my monk can kill their shaman. But he's having a hard time staying connected. We've still got a while to go here. Lightning lasso the monk full. We do get locked on that one. I need to get Earth Shield back up on myself. We get it out. Trying to keep healing up. Stone skin down. I dropped healing tide, I believe, there. Oh no, that's the enemies. I should have tried to stop that hex. I also should have taken decurse for hexes, but it didn't actually play too much of a part in this game. Root the monk. He uses speed boost to get out of it. We're back here behind the pillar, but he's lining his shaman really hard. I remember watching for casts here, but it's... when you're in a good spot, you don't have to cast too much as a shaman. When you're in a good spot. When you're taking a lot of damage, it can be hard not to cast. Get stunned there. I trinket that. We're in a kind of deep doo-doo here. Got a stone skin down. We tried the lasso. I think we got interrupted on it. Good ring from my monk. Let me top off here a little bit. We have Ancestral Guidance up. I don't know if I realized that, but I needed that probably right here. We're getting really close. The monk's bursting. Stone skin down. Maybe just keep it in our back pocket. We're going to always Primordial Wave. There we go. We get the win. All right, this matchup is Druid, Demon Hunter. This is one of the scariest matchups. If the Demon Hunters stay on me, it is so hard for me to deal with the burst damage. Luckily, my monk's very good at getting the Demon Hunters to peel because he's applying so much pressure to their healer. We get the early Lightning Lasso off to try to get some early pressure on the Demon Hunter. I get a Lava Burst out there. We've got some good damage. He's probably going to go for Cyclone. I get Cyclone full. My monk Trinket or ports back. I'm going to try to get some healing on the monk. It's just crazy how quickly things can go from okay to terrible when there's a Demon Hunter on the enemy team. We're just trying to top off, stay line of the Demon Hunter. Very hard to do, but my monk's doing a great job of keeping enough pressure on the healer that the Demon Hunter feels like he needs to stay on the Druid. We're going to static to keep him there, keep the monk on the Druid. Just kind of kiting around. Monk's doing a great job. I probably could have tried to throw a little bit of damage here, but again, I'm just trying to make sure my monk stays topped off. We get the lasso to get a little pressure off. Keep the healing up. Always keep Earth Shields up. I should have been quicker on that Dispel. Got Stone Skin down. Gonna try to get... Got my earthen down there. We're still trying to help our monk stay attached to the druid. We get the earth grab there. Gets the demon hunter stuck there for a minute. I think I tried to interrupt that. We gave the druid precog. My monk is cycloned. So now let's just try to avoid damage, avoid getting CC. We get stunned there. Figured he was going for a cyclone. We knock him back. Monk keeps him from getting the cyclone off. Staticking to try to keep my monk on the druid. The demon hunter's on me now. It's crazy because you really have to, like, as soon as you get attacked by a demon hunter, you have to switch into heal yourself mode. We get the shear on the cyclone there. Gonna keep running around the pillar, try to avoid the demon hunter. I've got to really pay attention to who the demon hunter's on though. We drop the healing tide to try to heal us up while we kite. We got the double leg sweep there, very good. I'd like to see myself try to go for a hex there, but druids can just dispel that. Got to watch that cyclone. Can't stop that one. I'm in a full cyclone. My monk's got to live here. He pops karma. We've got a lasso up here in a few seconds. I'm probably going to use it as soon as it comes off cooldown. Staticking to keep the monk on the druid. Lassoing the DH there. He trinkets. Or reverse magic, I guess. Gets stunned. Tries to cyclone, knock him back. DH is on the monk. We're going to try to get the kill here. Very close. But the DH manages to survive. Just trying to stop any cyclone that we can. I should have lined that. I probably could have. My monk's got to live here again. I think I'm linking, yep. We've got a sentence. I'm probably going to sentence out of this clone. Try to get us topped off. We don't want to be stacked together with a demon hunter. There's just so much damage. It was very nice that he got cloned right as the demon hunter hunted into him. Bad misplay on their part. We were able to kind of turn the game right there, I think. Just trying to keep healing up, staticking when I can to keep my monk on the druid. Would have liked to make, should have dispelled that like immediately. That was a very bad. I went for a hex instead. We did get the hex. It got instantly dispelled. I think the dispel on the monk would have been better there. Stun here. Got to watch for the cyclone. I get the knockback. The druid's not doing a good job of running far enough back that he can get the cyclone, even if I use the thunder shock. I get the precog on the druid there. My monk gets in a full clone. Gets stunned here. Probably going to go for another cyclone. He runs off. Monk switches to the DH, glimpse. I need to try to stop this next cyclone if I can. We get a nice lasso on the DH. Healing, healing, healing. We got a root down for that temporary relief. Got to keep my monk alive now. The DH is going hard on him. Monk is just applying so much pressure to the druid. There goes a hunt. We're going to static, pull the DH away. Need to stop that cyclone, but we got a precog. I trinket. My monk had karma, so that was an overlap. Pretty bad there. We're getting close. We're staying top, and we get the kill. There we go. Rival for the shaman. Decided to do one more game after we hit rival. We've got monk, resto druid. On paper, I would think that the Druid monk is a little bit better, or at least by most people's opinion. But I think resto druid, Windwalker monk is just so freaking good. Again, I'm going to be watching out to kite the monk if he hops on me, help keep my monk on the druid, and just go from there. I'm going to try to get a nice lasso. I usually try to get a okay, good. Got the monk there. He uses karma. Just got to keep him up. The enemy monk is bursting, so this has got really scary here because I'm blind. I'm trying to get on him. We get a small lasso on the monk. Just trying to keep him up without using too many cooldowns here. I actually didn't have to use anything, but the lining with the Serenity up was really scary. We static to try to keep our monk on the druid, trying to help out with a little bit of damage. We're full fully topped off, so I would have liked to see me use that lava burst there, try to get some more damage out. We're gonna get cycloned here. If we can't stop it, we can't stop it. You got a second clone. I did trinket there, I think. We're trying to keep our monk alive. Monk switching to me, so I gotta switch into defensive mode. I went ahead and popped my wall. Gonna be kiting the monk around. We've got lasso back up. I'll probably use it right here. Mayhaps not. We got a stun on the monk. Staying away from the druid. Throwing some damage. We got incapped. I'm honestly not sure why the monk's not sitting on me very much. We static to stop the clone. A shear probably would have worked just as well. But that's what we did. We got a shear for that one. I didn't take grounding here. I took burrow because I'm really scared of demon hunters and monks. But when they don't go me, it feels really bad to have burrow. So I really wish I had grounding here. Because the monk did not spend very much time on me at all. Got a nice lasso on the druid. The monk can't stop it because I'm lining him. A lot of good pressure there. My monk switches to his monk. We got Serenity up. We got to be careful here. I'm getting Earth in. I got Stone Skin down. Got a Cyclone on our monk. Anytime a monk switches to me, it gets scary, but we're just trying to kite, keep our healing up. He's switching to our monk. We're going to stack the monk away. Try to get our monk a little bit of time on the druid without having to deal with the monk. Keeping us topped off. We've got a shear. I'm going to try to stop the next clone. There we go. We got that clone. Trying to keep us both topped off. My monk is in trouble here. He uses one of his walls. He's trying to kite here. This actually got really, really sketchy here. But I think we're kind of stabilized now. Again, we're just kiting the monk, trying to keep us topped off. It's really hard to heal with melee on you when you don't have your instant cast heals. We rooted the monk. He uses his speed boost to get out. We tried staticking here. We get clone full. A lot of switching here. We stopped the druid with the knockback. My monk is in trouble. I need to get Earth Shield back up on him, but it's hard sometimes when you need to throw heals as well. We got the Earth Shield back up. Trying to top him off. A lot of pressure going out here. I'm incapped. He's popping Serenity. My monk pops Karma, which is exactly what we need. My monk needs to stop Karma or keep Karma for when I'm CC'd, and he does a great job of that. We got Earth and Wall back up. We've got Lasso back up. I'm probably gonna I get a Hex off on the monk here. No Dispel. We've got a Lasso too. I'm gonna lasso. Oh, I lassoed. I don't know even what happened there. I guess I accidentally targeted one of the Guardians and lassoed the Guardian. That was really whack. I'm in a full Cyclone. My monk's doing a great job kiting while I'm CC'd. Staticking the monk. Still need to get us topped off. This is not one of those games where I have a lot of time to try to provide additional pressure, but it would be good if I could keep a Flame Shock up and try to get some lava bursts out. We're just watching, trying to keep us up, try to stop the clones. We get the shear on the clone there. Monk is doing a great job of switching as needed. We get a full lasso on the monk, keep some pressure off my monk to get some damage. Got roots up and we're gonna hex. We got a full hex off. This is a lot of shutdown on their monk. We're gonna see if we can help out with the druid a little bit. Get into a full cyclone. I trinket. I don't know that I needed a trinket there. There wasn't any super scary things going out, but we're so late into dampening and druids are so much better at dampening. Yeah, I probably needed to save trinket for this right here, the Serenity. But my monk's doing a great job. I'm trying to keep us topped off. I have Ancestral Guidance. We'll see if I use that here in a moment. trying to keep my monk topped. We use our ancestral guidance. We get a lasso on the monk. The druid is drinking. Monk pops karma. Doing our best to keep our monk attached to his kill target. Enemy monk pops karma. Get a full end cap. The best thing about melee mirror comps is that my monk can shut down a lot of the melee damage just with Fists of Fury, which is, I think, 30-second or less cooldown. This is really bad. I think I was going for a link, but I realized I didn't have it. Trying to keep the monk off. My monk gets Cyclone, which I'm not honestly too sad about. Because I can kind of, as you see, I knocked the monk away there, so he wasn't really able to connect right out of the Cyclone. We need to stop any Cyclones on me, because that could be disastrous. My monk does a great job of stopping him, trying to get my monk back up. We're just so far into dampening that. I'm having such a hard time. Get a lasso on the monk, and we get the kill.